What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I want to talk about a piece of safety gear that I have really grown to love over the last season. When you hear a saddle hunter talk about all of the reasons why they prefer saddle hunting, one of the reasons you'll always hear is it's safer because we're always tied to the tree. Well, 99.9% of saddle hunters, including myself, are guilty of either not using a lineman's belt at all or putting excessive slack in their tether while they're climbing. I strongly urge everyone to use a lineman's belt, but if nothing else, at least while advancing up the tree with slack in your tether or climbing over a limb. This significantly reduces the risk of losing your balance, maybe slipping off of a step, or in the event of a fall, could prevent you from falling all the way to the ground. It will also allow you to work hands-free, ultimately giving you extra stability and confidence. So for the previous 2 seasons, I've used Tethered's 8mm lineman's belt paired with a Kong duck and a oval carabiner. Now, in reality, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this setup. In fact, it worked great. I just didn't like the extra bulk and the metal hardware that I had to lug around. So when I found Wildline Ropes Featherlite, I knew that this could be the answer. There is a night and day difference between these 2 setups. I have wound these up as tight as possible, and as you can see, the Tethered is about 2.5 times the thickness of the Wildline Ropes Featherlite. Now, the weight of this Featherlite is 2.5 ounces without the carabiner and 5 ounces with the carabiner. The 8mm is about 7.5 ounces without the carabiner and Kong duck, and it is 10 ounces with it. So this lineman's belt is made up of Beal's 5mm climb rated backup line, and the hitch, which I will show here, is made up of an 1/8 inch Technora, and it is tied into a Wildline Ropes friction hitch. This rope has a rating of 2,800 pounds or 12 kN, and the Technora hitch is going to have a 2,900 pound rating or 13 kN. The rope will come with a spliced eye on one end, which is super strong, and this is going to allow you to girth hitch this end around one of your lineman's loops to keep this ready to go at all times. Even with the carabiner, when this thing's wound up, it is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. That is insane. So one thing I want you to keep in mind is this should never be used as a tether. In fact, he actually has a Featherlite tether out now, and I'll be doing a video on it next, so be on the lookout for that very, very soon. The thing I love most about this setup, besides the size, is the friction hitch. This hitch was designed by Mr. Justin Campbell, who's the owner of Wildline Ropes, and is great for both a linesman or a tether. The best part about it is that it allows one-handed operation in both directions without the need of a mechanical device or tender, and it doesn't bind up like other hitches. As you can see here, in order to remove slack from the load side, you just pull forward on the tag end as if you were using a tender. In order to add slack to the load side, you can take 2 fingers and lightly pull down on the top of the hitch, sliding it down the tag end of the rope. Please note, just like any other device or hitch, adjusting out should not be done with your weight on the rope. This could turn out very badly. In my opinion, obviously when used under normal conditions, this lineman's belt is more than sufficient enough to meet our needs as a saddle hunter. And for the price, it really just can't be beat. If you guys aren't familiar with Wildline Ropes, go check him out, wildlineropes.com. He's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, I think just about every social media app out there. And if you're interested in seeing him demo some of his newer items, go check out my video from the Mobile Hunters Expo 2023, and I'll put that link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time in Rob's Man Cave.